Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 9 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 maths and click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. So today we're going to start with the chapter data and graphs. So here is the list of the lessons we're going to cover today. They are interpret bar graphs, line graphs, and histograms, interpret stem and leaf plots, the circle graphs, interpret box and whisker plots. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is interpret bar graphs, line graphs, and histograms. So let me just write down the lesson name, then we'll start. Okay, so let's start with interpret bar graphs, line graphs, and histograms. So here I am on grade 9 maths. The chapter name is Data and Graphs, and we're going to start with the lesson Interpret Bar Graphs, Line Graphs, and Histograms. So let's just start with the first example. To better understand trends, an investor studied the price of the gold over time. In which year did an ounce of gold cost $60? So you're given with the options 1967, 1968, 1972, and 1973. Got it? So you have to find the value at which the graph is $60. So here is the price on the y-axis, and on the x-axis you have the years mentioned. Got it? So here is $60. Just match the line with the dot. Here it is. Got it? So just match this line to the, on the y-axis you have the prices. So here is the $60. Just match this price to the x-axis. So and on x-axis it matched the year 1972. That means the um, in 1972, price of an ounce of gold cost $60. Got it? S- Okay, let's just do another example. Okay, and meteorologists track the average rainfall in Seattle each month. Which is the average rainfall in September? Got it? We have to calculate the rainfall in September. So just look at the bar graph of the September. Here it is. Here is the bar graph of the September. You have to match this line to the x-axis. Got it? That means the average rainfall on September is 50 millimeters. Got it? So the average rainfall in September is 50 millimeters. Got it? Okay. The Auckland School District publishes its annual budget, which includes information of the sports programs per student spending. So here is the graph you are given with per student budget and on the y-axis, and the students on the year on the x-axis. Got it? In which year was the per student sport budget $95? So we have to look for the year at which the per dollar student budget budgets. So just calculate it, just match the value. Here you have $95. Got it? Just match the $95 to the point. Here is the point. Just match this point to the x-axis. Got it? So it is 2014. In 2014, per budget is $95. So the correct option is 2014. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the rest questions. That's just the same one we did just did on the tutorial. Each year, student, each year the Auckland Student District publishes its annual budget. Yes, it is. You have to look in which year was the per student budget was $95. So when you match the $95 to x-axis, so it is 2014. That's the one we just did on the tutorial. Got it? So it is 2014. Okay, Miss Becker reported her students' score on the most recent quiz. So here is the graph of the quiz score. On the x-axis you have the score, and on the y-axis you have the number of students. Got it? Which range has the most students? So basically you are given to the range of the score, not the exact values. Got it? Like the student who scored from 10 to 9 are mentioned here. Then from 20 to 29, 30 there, this is the range. You have to see which has the most student. This is the most student. Got it? So which range it is? 20 to 29. Got it? The range 20 to 29 has the most students. So this is the correct option. Got it? So the correct option is 20 to 29 points has the most students. Got it? Option number C it is. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay. Some students were pooled about the paper they use for notebooking, for note taking. So how many students used college rule paper in 2010? Got it? They have used the different types of paper. So basically it's a, you have two of the graphs shown. One of them is with the blue. The blue is with for the wide rule paper, and the red graphs is for the college rule paper. So you have to how many, the question is how many students used the college rule paper in 2010? Got it? So first of all, the college ruled paper, that means you have to look for the red line. Got it? Just look at the red line and match 2010. Here you have 2010. So that here is the point for 2010. Got it? So that means just 20 students are using the college rule paper on in 2010. Got it? Because here you have 2010 and the value that matches 2010 is 20. That means in 2010 just 22 students are using college ruled paper. Got it? The correct option is 20. Okay, the next one is a hot dog stand kept track of the number of hot dogs sold each day. So we have a hot dogs sold. The graph is for hot dogs to sold. You are given with the number of days on the y-axis and number of hot dogs on the x-axis. How many hot dogs did the stand sell on Wednesday? So here it is. Here is Wednesday. You have to just look how many hot dogs sold on. So match this line to the x-axis. So on x-axis it matches. That means on Wednesday 90 hot dogs were sold. Got it? So it is 90. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, the next one is a sportsman added a sportsman decided to examine the pattern of the medals won by certain countries at several Olympic Games. How many more medals did France win in 2000 than in 2004? Okay, so you are given with that is the record for 2000 and 2004. So on the y-axis you are given with number of the medals, and on the x-axis you are given with the countries. Got it? So how many more medals did France win in 2000 than in 2004? Green is for 2000 and the purple one is for 2004. So here is the France. In the purple, here is 35 is for the purple one, and for the green one it is 40. That means they won 5 more medals in 2000. How many more medals did in 2000 the France more 5 more medal than 2004? Got it? The correct option is 5. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. Got it? So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that is daily from 9 to 9:45. Got it? Okay, the next lesson is interpret stem and leaf plots. Interpret stem and leaf plots. Okay, here is the new lesson, interpret stem and leaf plots. Okay, let's start with the practice questions. A cookie factory monitored the number of broken cookies per pack yesterday. So here is the stem and leaf plot for the broken cookies per pack. How many packs had at least 55 broken cookies? Got it? So so you have to calculate the packs at 55. Got it? So this is the stem value and this is the leaf value. So just go to stem 5 and see how many you have equal values for, greater or equal to 5. Got it? So you have two of the values that are greater than 5. Got it? So you have just two rows with the value that is greater than 5. Got it? Okay, count the values that are more than 55. Got it? So more than 55 you have 56. Both of the values are greater than 55. Then you have 64, 70, 72. All the values starting from 56 until last, they all are greater than 55. Got it? So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means you have 11 leaves which are that are that had at least 55 broken cookies. Got it? So the value is 11. Got it? You have to calculate the pack that has at least 55. Got it? So least means equal to 55 or greater than 55. So all the values that are greater than 5 on this stem and leaf plot are the values. Got it? So you have 11 values started. They have started from 56, 56, 64, 70, 72, 30, 34, 78, 79, 79, 79. So it is, you have 11 values. Got it? Okay, let's just move on to the next example. Okay. A city planner counted the number of floors per building in a downtown area. So here is a stem and leaf plot for floors per building. Okay, how many buildings have at least 10 floors but fewer than 30 floors? So you have to count the one that is more than 10 and less than 30. So start with the one 19, it is more than 10. 20 more than 10, 22 more than 10. But here you have 35, that is more than 30. You have to calculate more than 30, more than 10 and less than 30. So you have just 1, 2 and 3 of the buildings that have more than that have at least 10 and fewer than 30 floors. Got it? So 3 buildings we have that have more at least 10 and 30 plots, right? Okay, then Cassie's PE class participated in a push-ups competition, and wrote down how many push-ups each person could do. So how many people did fewer than 61 push-ups? So you have to count the push-ups that are less than 61. Got it? So all the values that are less than 61. So the stems starting from here to here, but and here we have 60. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means 11 people have done fewer than 61 push-ups. Got it? Basically, you have to join the stem and leaf values. They are 13, 15, 25, 28 push-ups, 31, 40, 41, 44, 51, 54, and then 60. 62 is greater than 61. So just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 11 of the people have done less than 61 push-ups. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, that's the one we did on the tutorial. Yes, a city planner counted the number of floors per building in the downtown area. So, how many buildings have at least 10 and fewer than 30? That means you have to find the value that is from between 10 and 30. So, it is 19, 20, 22, and 35 is greater than 30. So, just 3 buildings have the floors that are less than 30, that are more than 30 and more than 10 and less than 30. Got it? So, the correct option is 3. Just select the correct option, click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, okay, I forgot to click on the OK button, I think. Yes, sure. Okay, the next one is, at their family reunion, the Tang family recorded everyone's age. Okay, what is the age of the youngest person? You have to calculate the age of the youngest one. So the smallest value is 1 and the leaf is 3. So it is 13. Got it? That means the youngest one has the age 13. Got it? Okay. While hanging Christmas lights for neighbors, Carson counted the number of broken lights on each string. How many string had less than 90 broken lights? Less than 90. All the values are, just look at, if you combine the last stem and leaf, it makes 89. Got it? That means all the values written above are less than 90. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have just 6 of the strings had less than 90 broken lines. Got it? So the correct option is 6. Paula, who rents properties for a living, measures all the offices in buildings she is renting. How many offices are least 32 square meters but less than 57 square meter? That means you have to calculate the value that is greater than 32 and less than 57. So you have to find the value that is between 32 and 57. Got it? So 33 and 50 all the values are greater than 32 and less than 57. Got it? Just count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that means 14 of the offices are between 32 and 57. Got it? So the correct option is 14. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, the next one is a pet store had her staff count the number of fish in a pet store owner had her staff count the number of fish in each tank. Okay, so which is the largest number of fish tank? So the largest number of fish is, this is the largest number, 53. Got it? The largest number is 53. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete that self later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Got it? The next lesson is the circle graphs. Okay, let's start with the circle graphs. Okay, an airline office offers multiple meal options to passenger on its flight and keep tracks of how many are ordered over time. Got it? So here is the options: one third are vegetarian, two ninth ordered beef, one ninth chicken, and one third fish. Which type of meals was ordered at the least often? You have to calculate which is the off which one offered least. Got it? So the least is with the chicken. That means 1 by ninth. Got it? So that means the least one is the chicken. Got it? Just look at the smallest section on the graph. So the smallest section on the graph is for chicken. So that means the chicken meal was ordered least often. Got it? Okay. Teachers at Oxford Elementary School asked students to name their favorite desserts. 1/6 candy, 1/6 brownies, 1/6 frozen yogurt, 1/6 pudding, and 1/3 cookies. There are 72 students voting. How many more of them named cookies as their favorite dessert than pudding? So the total students are 72. Out of the 72, one third answered cookies. So just calculate the one third value of 72. Got it? 72 times 1 is 72 and 3 times 1 is 3. Just divide 72 by 3 to calculate the value. 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 times 4 is 12. 12 subtract 12. That means out of the 72, 24 answered the cookies. Got it? That's how you have to calculate the value. Got it? No, 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 no. How many more of them named cookies as their favorite dessert than pudding? Wait. Okay, so 24 of them named cookies. Now you have to calculate the pudding as well. So the pudding is 1/6 of 72. So just divide 72 by 6. So it is 12. 12 of them answered the pudding. You have to calculate how many more of them named cookies than the favorite dessert than pudding. Subtract the cookies out of the pudding. So that means 12 more students named cookies as their favorite dessert than pudding. Got it? So 12 more students. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions, test questions. Let's just click on the test button. Okay, Wendell requires all dogs to be registered with the city and keep records of the distribution of different breeds. One third were the bulldogs, two ninth were the German shepherds, and four ninths are the beagles. Which list is arranged from the least common to the most common breed? Just look at the graphs, which one has the least value. The least value is German Shepherd, then the Bulldogs, and then the Beagles. Got it? So that is option number one. The German Shepherds are the least one, then we have Bulldogs, and then we have the Beagles are the greatest one. So option number A is the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Got it, everyone? Okay, the next one is people walking in downtown Campbell took a poll about their favorite months. July 35%, March 30%, December 20%, and October 15%. If 80 were people were surveyed, how many people voted for October? So the total people are 80 who answered. So just calculate. The October has 15%. Got it? So just calculate the 15% of 80. Got it? Because the total people who answered is 80. Just calculate the 80 of 15%. 15% of 80, sorry. Not 80 of 15%. 15% of 80. Got it? It would be 15 over 100 times 80. And 8 times 5 is 30. 8 times 1 is 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be 1100 divided by 100. So it is 11. That means 11 out of 80, just 11 of them likes October. Got it? So the correct option is 11. Just select the correct option and click on the. You don't have 11? Let me just check again. 15% of 80. 80 times 15 over 100. 8 times 5 is 40 and 4 carry. 8 and 1, yes, it is. 8 times 1 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. Let me just use the calculator. 15 times 80 is 1200, I think. Yes, it is 1200. Got it. So it is 1200 divided by 100. So 1200 by 100 is equal to 12. That means 12 of the people who voted for October. Got it. So the correct option is 12. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is people walking in downtown Summerfield were interviewed about their favorite sport. 1/6 answered basketball, 1/6 soccer, 1/6 track, 1/6 football, and 1/6 baseball. If 42 were surveyed, how many people voted for track? How many more people voted for track than soccer? Okay, calculate the values for soccer and track. So 42 times the track is one third. Got it? 42 times one third. 42 over 3 is 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 4 is 12. So 14 of them were track, answered track. Okay, then you have to calculate the soccer one also. 1/6. 42 times 1/6. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 answered soccer. You have to calculate how many more voted for track. So just subtract 14 out of 7. That is 7. That is 7 more voted for track than for soccer. So the correct option is 7. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, the next one is the city Hillsdale has 6 local newspaper to serve in the local community. The Hillsdale Register 20%, the Hillsdale Post 25%, the Hillsdale Times 15%, the Hillsdale Daily 15, Cronide 10%, Hillsdale Voice 15%. Which newspaper has fewest subscribers? So which one has the least value on the graph? It is the Cronide one. Got it? The Hillsdale Cronide. Got it? Option number D it is. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Got it? And the next lesson is interpret box and whisker plots. So let's just start with interpret box and whisker plots. Okay, let's just start with the new lesson. Next lesson, that is interpret box and whisker plots. Okay, let's start with the examples. A store at the mall asked its customer about their household's annual clothing budgets. The blocks and whisker plot shows the result. What is the lower quartile? So you have to look for the value that is the lowest value. This is actually the value is where actually the graph is starting. Box and whisker basically. Where is the okay? Here is the lower quartile value. So it is 1200 and 1400. That means the middle value is 1300. So the lower quartile is 1300. Got it? Okay, the next one is a weather website lists the amount of rainfall in Ashland for the month of February. This box and whisker plot shows the result. What is the maximum value? So you have to calculate the maximum value. Got it? The maximum value is 8. This is the upper quartile, this is the lower quartile, this is the minimum value, and this is the maximum value. Just look at the graph. Let me just explain. This is the minimum value on the graph. This is the maximum value on the graph. This is the lower quartile. This is the upper quartile, and this is the middle one. Got it? These are the five important values on the graph. Got it? So the maximum value is this one. So this is 8. So the maximum value is 8. Got it? Okay. Sean, who is considering purchasing a new car, is comparing fuel efficiency between models by automaker number 1 and automaker 2. These box and whisker plot shows the result. Which automaker has a minimum value that is lower? Who has the lower minimum value? Just calculate the minimum values for both. Got it? The minimum value for this one is this one has the minimum value 20. This one has the minimum value 22. So who has the minimum value that is lower? Auto breaker 2. Got it? Because 20 is lower than 22. So automaker 2 has the lower value. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. A charitable organization that donates shoes is trying to find out where the greatest need is. They surveyed students to ask how many pairs of shoes they own. The box and whisker plot shows the result. So, what is the range? You have to find the range. So, it is 6. The box and whisker plot, what is the range? Wait. The maximum value is 10 pair of shoes. Okay, you have to find a range by calculating at the maximum and the minimum value in the graph. Got it? So the maximum value is 6 and the minimum value is the, so you have the maximum value is, here is the maximum value, here is the minimum value. So you can calculate the range by subtracting the maximum value out of the minimum one. Got it? So just do 10 subtract 4, the range is 6. Got it? Select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, students in a statistics class are mapping the heights of their family members. The box and whisker plot shows the result. What percent of family members are between 155 to 175? Okay, so here you have 155 and 155, and here you have 175. So that means 75% are from 55 to 175. Got it? That is 75%. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, that's the one we did on the tutorial. Sean, who is considering purchasing a new car, is comparing fuel efficiency between models by Automaker 1 and Automaker 2. This box and whisker plot shows the results. So Automaker 1, this is Automaker 1, and the minimum value for Automaker 1 is 22. The minimum value for Automaker 2 is 20. So which Automaker has a minimum value? That is lower. So the lower minimum value is Automaker 2. Got it? Option number B is the correct option. Okay, a music teacher is curious as to whether his students own all their music on MP3 or if they still listen to CDs. He asked them to go to home and count CDs. The box and whisker plot shows the results. That is, what percent of the students own 10 or more CDs? 75%. Got it? Just look at this value, 10%, 100%, because the graph is starting from 10. Got it? So all the values are greater than 10. That means 100% is the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, a bus company is examining how many people from Kingwood and Dayton ride each of its buses in a year. These box and whisker plot shows the result. Which city has a maximum value that is lower? Maximum lower value. Lower. Okay, the lower value for this one it is 6,000, and for this one it is 5,000. So who has greater value? The Kingwood. Got it? So option number A is the correct option. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Got it? Maximum value that is lower. 6,000 is maximum. Maximum value you are comparing. Got it? Okay, here is the maximum value. So Kingwood has the maximum value. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So here is the list of the lessons we have done today. We're working on the chapter data and bar graphs, grade 9. The lessons we did today are interpret bar graphs, line graphs, and histograms, interpret stem and leaf plots, circle graphs, and then we did interpret box and whisker plots. So you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil. Before the next session, you have to complete all the test questions. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.